Critical Tower Defense is a Roblox tower defense game that you, the viewer, have at least heard of. The game itself is very simple to play. Just place down towers to fend off the enemies, and that's pretty much it. But, have you ever wondered how much knowledge you've gained throughout playing CTD? Well, in this iceberg video, I'll be doing just that. Also, before I start the video, I just want to let you know that this iceberg video for CTD was meant to be a collab with a bunch of CTD YouTubers, but due to inactivity, the collab was cancelled, and I was one of the members who participated in the collab. King made a CTD iceberg post in the CTD CC channel for anyone to make the iceberg, and well, here I am. I am making the iceberg video and making a whole damn script. Anyways, if you haven't heard of what an iceberg video is, the higher entries or the tip of the iceberg have the most common knowledge that some people might recognize. The lower and deeper the iceberg goes, the more obscure, unknown, strange the iceberg gets. So without further ado, let's begin. King Tower. The King Tower is a removed tower in which you can spawn units to aid you in battle, similar to the level 4 and 5 Soul Master. The reason why the King Tower was removed was because the owner of the game said that people were sweating over it. Okay. Anyways, the King Tower can spawn in units that can collide with the enemies, Peasant later on as Defender, units with weapons, Warrior and Paladin, and units that can heal other units, Paladin. Black Ordeal. The Black Ordeal, commonly known as TBO for short, is an anomaly map that you can access with the Anomaly Tracer. Must be level 30 plus, or if you're lucky enough to stumble upon the portal without the required level. In this map, you can pick between normal and coming soon, which will be hard mode in the future. Picking coming soon as the mode will put you in normal mode. You will fight a variety of enemies cannot or can be seen in normal survival. Upon trapping, you will be rewarded with 12 tokens, 18 EXP, and finally the man himself, T-Posing Man, or also known as Scarecrow. Ours. Ours is a single-player fighting game made by Super Run 10. This entry in the iceberg may refer to some parts which I will be talking about later in this video. CTD's comeback. On February 6, 2022, the owner of CTD, Jirathi, decided to undiscontinue the game after 3 months of inactivity. Most of the community didn't know about it at the time until a day later when Jirathi posted a Discord link on the game. If this didn't happen, I would not have made this video and many others, and along with other CTD YouTubers. Nightmare Mode. Nightmare Mode, to my knowledge, is a cancel mode that is supposed to be the hardest of the survival modes. If I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know a lot about Nightmare Mode, so if you're really an expert in the game, please let me know down in the comments. March 28th incident. Nothing happened on the March 28th. Okay, I'm joking, but to be serious, though. The Farmer bonus is gone, aka the 150 starting cash, and it only has 4 levels, moving the level 1 which costs 150 cash, and it gives, well, nothing. It was just a scam level. This event led to the Discord being shut down for like nearly 5 hours because of people getting mad over at Shard for removing this, which makes the Farmer like very unique, but I guess we're gonna have to move on. Gacha 3 Calm 1000. This thing, or whatever it is, can be found in the level 30 section of the level 20 lobby, or to be short, the Anomaly Tracer Room. It is labeled on a computer with Money Hungry Incorporated. I don't really know. Armored Dummies. So King sent me like a picture on what these armored dummies is, so shout out to him. There are 2 types of armor dummies, physical armor and elemental armor. Physical armor makes the enemy immune to physical damage, magical damage, and energy damage below the indicated value. And elemental armor is basically the opposite. It's basically immune to explosive and elemental damage, which kind of like makes the gameplay like a lot more fun, if I'm gonna be honest. Like you're gonna have to like use a variety of towers just to like counter these enemies, which I find pretty fun. Hidden Wave. On the 15th of August 2021, Fart uploaded a video on how he and his team tramped Hidden Wave. In order to activate this said Hidden Wave, you must be on Void City, beat all maps on hard mode, and with a 1 in 100 chance confirmed by Shard, Hidden Wave will be activated. Although unfortunately, Hidden Wave is just a joke wave made by Shard because he got bored as seen in the beginning of Fart's video. So yeah, Hidden Wave isn't real, don't even try to get it. And that is layer 1 done. Moving on to layer 2. Brutal Mode. Brutal Mode is another survival mode in CTD in which again I'm not familiar about. The only thing I know about this mode is that it's harder than Hard Mode, but easier than Insane Mode. Critical Strike Tower Defense. Critical Strike Tower Defense, or CSTD for short, was or is supposed to be a recontinuation of CTD when it was in its discontinued era. It is similar to CTD but with a different logo, more Critical Strike based towers, and more. But ever since CTD was announced that it would be undiscontinued, CSTD popularity dropped drastically. But as of today, the CSTD devs are working hard to push out CSTD to its full release, and they swore to make it a more cleaner and polished version of CTD. John Robux. John Robux was the old version of the Ducky Tower in which when placed it spawns in an enemy with 99 health, with an incredible amount of resistance and has hidden detection, in which it will lead to your base health having only 1 health left. This tower was removed because John Roblox asked Shard to remove the tower due to not him wanting to be associated with Critical Strike. World Tower Defense and Critical Tower Defense crossover. I'm just gonna simplify this, because why not? Shard got lazy to do the collab. Conehead Tower was added but unobtainable at the moment and has 2 levels. ITD. ITD was a game created by Shardrocks after the discontinuation of CTD, but was scrapped due to Galactica Defense having the same mechanic as it was planned. The game's true name is unknown. Minor nerf. On February 12, 2022, a rebalance update was made including the new Token Tower, Cryolator, daily quests to get tokens, rework normal mode, and more. However, not many people liked this update because of Minor getting a cost increase at levels 1 and 2, which made people very sad, and claiming that this was the worst nerf ever in CTD history. Tester Room. It's in the name. I don't really know what the tester room is or what's inside of it. Basically because I'm not a tester, so if you know what it is, let me know down in the comments. Eternity Scout. Eternity Scout was a unit that spawns on Cemetery Season on Wave 25 during the Halloween event on normal mode, if all players are running Scout only and nothing else. This unit exists so that it can be possible to obtain the Scout of the Spook Spurt. This unit also represents the death or leaving of Scout in the Bandit update. Operations. Operations is the new game mode for CTD in which it can be accessed in the survival elevators. I've summarized it in my latest video, so go check it out for more info. Cultist Return. I don't really know what this entry in the iceberg means, though I only know one thing, and it's the cultist dagger that can be found on the back of the billboard during the Halloween event, and that's pretty much it if I know. If you guys have more info on this, let me know down in the comments. And that is layer 2 done. Moving on to layer 3. Conehead. The Conehead Tower was supposed to be the World Tower Defense and Critical Tower Defense crossover tower, although we are yet to see what will happen. The Conehead Tower is also a secret tower just like the Ducky and Hot Rash. Conehead is an AoE melee tower similar to Juggernaut. When it attacks, it summons in a shockwave that goes on for a couple of studs until it no longer progresses. But after unleashing its attack, the tower itself will be stunned for 3 seconds. Illegal leaks. It's in the name, yet again. This refers to that some members in the CTD Discord posted unreleased leaks that are not meant to be shown to the public yet. I don't really have a list of these illegal leaks, but you get the idea. Eradicator. Eradicator is a leak tower that for me is somewhat unknown on what this tower does. The only thing I do know about this tower is that from the video it generates this new income. The Endless Space of Burning Time. The Endless Space of Burning Time, or TESS-OBT for short, is an event to commemorate that Roblox was down for 70 hours back in October 2021, also known as the Great Roblox Outage. The event has a very unique map and has 13 waves with limited timed enemies to fight against. Upon ramping the event, you get the Dumpster Fire Tower. Phantom. Not to be confused with the Phantom Tower or Phantom Boss. Phantom is the person on the destroyed ship that is T-posing.
Phantom wears a hard hat, has an orange torso, and has gray legs that look like pants. Epic Critical's old statue. Back in the early days of CTD, there used to be a statue of Epic Critical, the owner of Critical Strike, between the two leaderboards. It was removed sometime before the Phantom event started and was replaced with a Scout statue during the Bandit update. Sovereign. Sovereign is a tower that can be obtained if you are a moderator or tester in the Discord server. For now, though, the wiki says that it costs 8,000 to place, deals 250 damage at base level, has a limit of 7, 4 upgrade levels, is a cliff and ground tower, and only one sovereign can be leveled up to level 4. Glowing Gorge event. During the discontinued era in CTD, there was a rumor going around that the day before CTD was discontinued, Shard made a secret event, in which case people call it the Glowing Gorge event, because back then, Glowing Gorge wasn't in the game's code yet, and only the thumbnail of it was published. People say that upon triumphing, you will obtain the Illusionist Tower. This of course was debunked a few months later when Glowing Gorge was released as a survival map. Hot Rash. Hot Rash is a tower in CTE that is obtainable when you click/tap below the server age timer 20 times for 20 seconds. This tower is actually a host/enemy from the game known as Hours. To get Hot Rash in Hours is the same method as getting Hot Rash in CTD. This time you need to click/tap under the hourglass button. Its upgrades are random, similar to the upgrades in Hours. Its final upgrade is a reference to its true name, Burning, Blazing, Boiling Hot Trash. Muglo Tower. This entry in the iceberg may be a reference to one of Muglo's lines saying that he wants to join the battlefield one day. Dummy's origins. I don't really know how to decipher this, but then again, this is lore stuff, so you can create your own lore about how the dummies originated. Clothes shop. The clothes shop is a shop in which you can find on the daily reward area. Currently, we don't know what or how the clothes shop will take a role in CTD, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Among Us mode. Among Us mode, also known as Coming Soon mode, is a placeholder mode that can be found in the Black Ordeal. This mode will turn into hard mode in the coming future for the Black Ordeal. Currently, it doesn't really do anything, so don't even bother. Endless mode. Endless mode is an upcoming mode that will be added to CTD. In Endless mode, you fight enemies for, well, an endless amount of time. I don't really know how the owner will plan this, but we'll have to wait and see. Disco Master Mancer's origins. Another entry in the iceberg, which talks about lore. I don't really know about the lore stuff in CTD, but we can probably theorize that Disco Master Mancer is the source of music inside the CTD lobby, and where he comes from, well, that's up to you to think about. Exploit incident. On the 25th of August 2021, there was an ongoing exploit in CTD. When the hackers use the exploit, they can set their level to an unbelievable number and get removed towers such as King. Fortunately, a couple of days later, the exploit was patched and players can safely play on public servers. Although there are still a bit of exploiters here and there, they still get done in the end. Well, sort of. Leaderboard plague. During the exploit incident, the leaderboards in CTD was, well, let's just say a living dumpster fire. Even today, the leaderboards still get plagued by one or more exploiters. Combat Miner. The Combat Miner lets the miner attack the enemies. It was leaked a while back, and till this day, Combat Miner isn't available to the public yet. Painter Tower. The Painter Tower is an unreleased leaked tower that, well, paints the enemies. I don't really know how it functions, but I guess that's just that. Controller Tower. I have never heard or seen this quote-unquote controller tower, but I think this entry may refer to the drone that is on top of the server age timer island. Enforcer removal. Enforcer is the person that is sitting on top of the ship in front of the solo, duo, and trio elevators. But ever since the perk update came, the Enforcer was gone. We will miss you, buddy. Technomancer Tower. Technomancer Tower can be found in the same room as Disco Master Mancer, which is under the scout statue in the two leaderboards. The tower has Bomber's backpack, an advanced sniper rifle, and a keyboard. Broken Door. The broken door can be found inside the level 20 lobby if you go through the right side of the elevator room. This door has remained broken ever since the game was created. On the other side, it's just nothing. Lobby Ruins. Lobby Ruins is a leaked map that many people say that this will be used for an upcoming event, something underwater based. The name of the entry speaks for itself, as it's basically the lobby submerged in a flood. Chrono Boss. I'll let my past self explain what this entry means. Chrono is the third major boss that spawns in Hidden Wave in CTD alongside the Gunslinger boss and Machination. It has 456,789 health and its speed is slow. Not much is known what this boss even is, but many people have speculated this will be part of the new Chrono event, which is not confirmed yet, so who knows.
Cat's Eye Lair. Cat's Eye Lair is an anomaly map that you can play on during the Halloween event. However, unlike other maps, you cannot play on this map without doing a procedure, in which you get the cultist dagger behind the Halloween billboard and use it on any elevator. This also works on the Black Ordeal elevator and the Endless Space of Burning Time elevators. When you are in the match, you will fight enemies which are known as the Crimson Cat's Eye team, and when you defeat them, you will get 0 coins, 7 EXP, and arguably the best perk in CTD, the Crimson Cat's Eye. Chrono Tower. I will also let my past self voice over this.
I have been going all around YouTube and the Trello and the wiki for CTD, and I've never seen one single damn thing that talked about this quote-unquote Chrono Tower. So instead of wasting my time trying to find it, I decided to move over to the Critical Strike wiki and basically getting the Chrono class stats, so here it is. So Chrono is a brawler class and has 90 HP. Its playstyle is melee, mobility, time stop, and control. So basically it has a unique playstyle, so we convert it into its CTD tower form. We can say it has multi-target damage, control, can slow down enemies, mobility, and can rewind enemies, time stop.
Cultist Knife. Not to be confused with the Cultist Dagger behind the Halloween billboard. This item can be found in a tree in which it is stamped on. The Rock. Okay, but to be serious though, I don't really know what this entry in the iceberg means, but I think it's just the rock placement all around the CTD lobby and their looks, or it could be the fort secret that looks like a rock, but who knows, it's just a theory. A game theory! Critical Tower Defense. Critical Tower Defense was supposed to be this year's April Fool's update in CTD, but instead we got Funny Recon. Probably because Shard forgot about it or it just takes way too long to make. Third currency. In CTD, we have coins and tokens as our main currency. But what will be our third one? As of now, there is still no third currency, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Original Toxicator. You have been lied to. This Toxicator right here is a fraud. But in all seriousness though, this is the original Toxicator and it can also be found inside of Quantum Clash. And that is the CTD Iceberg. This video wouldn't be possible without King Knight as he made the iceberg post and helped me with it. The CTD Wiki for pictures and my friends over at Discord for keeping me motivated to complete this video.